sunken soul in the ocean where the fishes fly. That boy drowned, but he did not die. Yo.
Me and this guy, I know we don't look the same. He's a little lighter than me. He's a lot taller than me, you know? But at the end of the day, we have a lot in common, and that's what I want to show the world. This guy was on a table making everybody scream. What was it? She keep me alive.
She keep me alive.
She keep me alive. Audience, this is a privilege. I'm privileged. Now I know what it's almost like knowing what it feels like to be white. No, I'm just Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings upon all of you. Thank you to our returning viewers. Welcome to our channel. This is Habiba Ali with How Haji. I absolutely love every time I get to do a program for each and every one of you. Thank you. If you are new to our channel, please like and subscribe. And I have another wonderful guest with us here today. His name is Cory. I'm going to allow him to tell you a little bit about himself, and we're just going to be having a dialogue. Welcome, Cory.
Yo, I'm Cory. And some people know me as Sibo.
Sibo.
And yeah, so Sibo, Cory Bolivar is what I'm going by now, is my new, kind of, I would go by Sibo as my artistic expression when I would write. But now I'm switching over to Cory Bolivar. I'm trying to show more of myself and find more of myself in my writing. My artistic journey started with Habiba as a very big influence in the poetry side, and Mary in the visual arts side. And I have always been a dancer as well, a break dancer. So all these people and mentors in my life kind of intertwined to make I don't know, kind of help me find myself and make me to the person I am today. Which, it's me. I'm here.
I love that. Actually, I didn't even know Cory was actually venturing into using his own name. Why that's powerful for me, Cory, is on my YouTube channel, it's Habiba Ali, and I know you know How Haji. She comes on the show as well. But the reason why it was important for me to allow the world to discover Habiba Ali is I'm discovering who I am, what my artistic voice looks like, and I said I wear many hijabs in the community. I don't wear hats,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I'm a mom, like I told you guys, a mother. I have 6 children, which I adore. I'm an artist. I'm an arts educator. That's how I met Cory. But being Habiba Ali is like what I was least comfortable with, meaning like showing the world, because you're vulnerable in yourself. So I was more comfortable depicting characters. So I think it's 2022, January 3rd today. And I think for you, using your own name is so powerful, and discovering yourself as an artist. I'm doing the exact same thing. We're on the same. Me and this guy, I know we don't look the same. He's a little lighter than me. He's a lot taller than me, But at the end of the day, we have a lot in common, and that's what I want to show the world. I want to show how much we are similar than we are different.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And so like we met 3-4 years ago. I want to say 4 or 3 years. And it was something completely new for me, and I feel like as well for you coming into a brand new classroom with a bunch of kids that are like
Mostly white kids.
Yes. Yeah.
He's white, by the way. Do you guys see that he's white?
Yes.
I said light. Don't think he's a light-skinned black brother, okay?
And it was like, in my mind, I was like, yo, poetry, what is this? Like, I'm going to give it a shot. And I had already started kind of my journey into the visual arts side. And Mary was really inspiring me. And I was like, yo, I think she came up and was like, yo, you should try this. And me and the boys would get together, just do a little freestyle or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I was interested, and Ray and you came in, and definitely a life-changing moment for myself, and I think a lot of kids in that classroom, because having this new outlet for creative energy that's so accessible. It's always accessible. You know, I'm always going, I'll be like, yo, like I'll just think of something randomly, like, yo, I gotta write this down. I gotta write this down.
God.
And
That was our biggest goal.
Yeah.
For you to do that and to put what we taught you into practice. Like, we couldn't have scripted this. Like, I told Cory, we're just gonna have a conversation because I loved how real Cory was when I met him, and you're still authentically you. And I love that about you. I remember wearing a hijab. I wear full abaya and clothes, going into a classroom in Stittsville. If you're from Ottawa, you know it's not the most like diverse area of the city. So I was kind of scared. I'm gonna be able to be real with you because I'm not teaching you anymore. You're a grown man. I was kind of scared in the sense of like, will they accept me? Will they understand me? Because I thought teaching was teaching, and I know that you can teach anybody anything. Doesn't matter where you're from. But I was a bit reluctant because I saw the students and Mary. Nobody looked like me, so I was a bit scared in that sense. But now it's like I wouldn't have traded that experience for anything in the world. And here, Cory is still in my life, like as my homie. I always say yo. He says yo. You know. So what did you think of me when you first saw me?
So I was like, yo.
Be honest. Like, this is what I want. I want like to get to the, you know.
I was like, okay, I need to try this out because always try and go into things with like open minds.
Absolutely.
It's like, all right, like, you know, I was also being a student. I was never really like that, like, yo, like I was always like dragging my feet at school, like, yo, here's like another day.
I know.
You brought this new spin to class every day, and it was so refreshing to have you walk into the classroom. I know everyone was like, yo, like, what, Habiba's here, let's go. Like after the next couple classes. And that first class, it was, once I heard you speak, I was like, yo, like this person's my homie. I know this person. And it was, you were so open with us that I think it was, especially being a high school student, you kind of tend to you can hold yourself back. And so you just kind of like my arms were crossed. It was like you just boom, and I was ready to show my real self. And I
actually have goosebumps. I'm like the most emotional person. Like I'm actually getting goosebumps and getting emotional because for him to say that he opened up because of my energy, like that means the world to me. I thank you for allowing me to hear that and to live it honestly. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Yo, straight up.
Yeah.
Yo, facts. Facts.
Facts, no printer.
No printer.
If you know, you know. So Cory, absolutely. I mean, I can talk to this. I can't even call you a kid. I mean, he had no facial hair, and now he's like full mustache, full beard. Honestly, and I told him when I saw him, I'm like, yo, I don't even recognize you, because he's absolutely a man and grew into like a phenomenal human, which you already were, but a lot of you guys were closed, and then I did see the evolution of you guys opening up, and that makes my job as an arts educator the easiest after that, because like not only were you guys writing poetry and spitting new things every time, but you allowed us into your world. And through your poetry, we got to hear about your trauma. We got to hear about your triumphs. We got to hear about, you know, what your dreams are, what your aspirations are. And is there anything you're working on lately? Like, anything you want to share? Because his old stuff, this guy was on a table making everybody scream. What was it? She keep me alive.
She keep me alive.
She keep me alive. And I was like, oh my goodness, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they don't even know. There's so much that we can't capture in this interview, but I just wanted to know if there's anything you're working on and anything you want to share with me. If you don't have this full,
there is something. So
I'm already ready. Yeah.
So I recently started. I've been learning to play guitar.
Okay.
Acoustic guitar. I was gonna roll through with it, but I was like, no, I'm gonna leave it at home today. I'm still learning.
Okay. I'm proud of you.
And I have found I've been very like opening up my style of music and whatnot, and looking at different styles. I started writing a song.
Okay.
So you know, it all starts with the poetry. behind it. And
I even say rap is like poetry on a beat. Like, you know, Ray and I always say that, Jamal. So it literally starts with your spoken word.
Yes.
It really does.
Yes. So I'm writing a song. The title is, I'm not going to say the title just yet because it's not right. It's very, I started this like.
You're an artist.
Yeah,
you form in your own way, in your own time.
But I have a couple lines that I can share.
Oh,
yes.
Audience, this is a privilege. I'm privileged.
Now
I know what it's almost like knowing what it feels like to be white. No, I'm just, we joke like this. This is our humor.
It's too much though now. Like,
let's decompose ourselves. I'm so sorry. I always throw this guy off. You're not the only one. I do it to everyone.
No, I love it. It keeps me on my toes. It keeps me on my toes. Okay. So yeah, I'm good to go?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay. A sunken soul in the ocean where the fishes fly. That boy drowned, but he did not die. Songs for seized hearts and sorrowed souls. He walked to the bank, his chest was full of holes. In his dying breath, he saw his goals, divided by debt, the devils whom he owed.
Oh my goodness.
That's a snippet of the song.
Oh my goodness. Like,
we're working for.
Remember what we were teaching you guys about similes and metaphors? You use those literary devices.
Thank you.
You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, the debt, you know, and the bank, and then the devil, and oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I heard it all.
And there's this piece is for everyone to interpret themselves. So you could ask me, you could send me an email, a text every day. It's only for what you think it is, and I'll never share what I think it is. It's for whoever listens to it to come up with their own reasoning for it. And
that's the beauty of art, right? Art is powerful in that way. Whether it's visual art, as you know, when people go into a museum and they're looking at art and everybody sees something different.
Yeah.
The same with your style of writing.
Thank you.
You know, I write from an Islamic advocacy, and I think the first thing I ever spit for you guys were shocked of like why I wear the hijab, right?
Yeah.
And we had a joke where we said, if something is so dope, as a Muslim woman, you're almost making me want to throw off my hijab. So we called it a hijab thrower. You know, we know what Trey Songz says.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get into that. Those for you who know, you know. But I would always be like, that's a hijab thrower. Like, that's how much I loved it. I can't take off my hijab where there's a whole bunch of men.
Yes.
But that's how inspired these youth made me. And that was a running joke with me and Cory. So I'm so happy you shared that with me and my audience. And I'm looking forward to the man that you become and the artist that you grow into, you know?
Thank you.
And I'm so happy that you came and joined us today.
I'm happy for you just inviting me on. It's an honor. It's an honor just to be sitting beside you right now, yo. It's an honor.
If I was white, I'd be blushing.
Yo.
I'd be red, all in my cheeks.
And yes, it was very refreshing that for you to reach out and even just think about me, which was amazing.
No, I actually interviewed Mary.
Okay.
And then I interviewed Ray because Mary's the classroom representative. She allowed us to go into her class. Ray is a co-facilitator, so I said, why not interview a student just to complete, you know, the whole what goes on. And I couldn't have asked for a better student. I absolutely like with you and Jamie. I don't want to get anybody else upset, but you were one of my favorites. And how like you guys thought you literally, oh no, my piece is not going to be good, and then you blow us away and you blow it out of the water, as they say. So you really inspired me in that classroom, and you still inspire me today because that poem means a lot to me right now. That song that you're working on, because I did interpret it in a way for myself, and I'll share that with you. I can send you an email for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Yes. No, I'm so happy you're here, and I'm so happy you came. I'm gonna go back to the audience and my viewers. Please like and subscribe for more content like this. This is what I absolutely want to bring to the world, to show how we're more similar than we are different. And yeah, Cory, she keep me alive.
She keep me alive.
Don't you keep me alive.
Hey, well.
There we go. Thank you for tuning in, and please join us next time. If you're new to the program and our channel, please hit subscribe and like and leave us a comment so we know what we're doing right and what we can do more for all of the viewers. Thank you so much. My name is Habiba Ali, and that was Cory.
Peace.
Salam.